Okay. Browns at Saints. Saints are favored by 8.5. Over under is 50. I think the Saints week 1 was a fluke, especially their defense. Their defense was good last year, and I think there's a temptation for people to say, oh, same old Saints. I'm not buying it. I think we might see some angry Saints this week.
Yeah, you should, because of you can't. I mean, when Ryan Fitzpatrick can do that to you, when just totally dominate you like that, that's terrible. It's a terrible thing. There's certainly some talent. On Cameron Jordan on the defensive end is a really good player. The cornerbacks they're not great. That secondary.
Like Lattimore's good.
Lattimore's a good player. The rest of them, you take them or leave them, I think, for the most part. But yeah, I mean, the defense should be better than that. I'm not convinced this is going to be a great defense in New Orleans, but they certainly shouldn't be allowing 400 plus yards to Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Right. No one should ever, really.
It's weird. We talked about him last week, man. It's crazy what he's been in the league for almost 15 years now, and he's mostly awful. And then sometimes he can do that.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes you never know when it's going to happen. Sometimes. Browns are hurt, and with all that said, the angry Saints, I still think the Browns are a halfway decent team. So, and that doesn't change after last week. They struggled more than I thought. And what kept going through my head was, if Mayfield was in the game, they'd be winning. But they're okay. They're hurting. Emmanuel Ogba's, we're not sure about him, his ankle injury, but I like the Saints here, even though I think the Browns are decent.
I'm actually taking the Browns with the points, with 8.5. I railed on the Browns last week saying I didn't believe in them, even though everybody else was believing in them. And now I kind of believe in them a little bit after they tied the Steelers. That gave me a little bit of hope for Cleveland. If Tyrod Taylor, Tyrod Taylor last year with the Bills went to New Orleans and threw for 56 passing yards in a 47-10 loss. That's not good. He'll obviously have to play better than that. I still like the Saints to win, but I think the Browns are going to keep it within a touchdown.
Okay. And this is your fun game of the week that you wrote about this week on Pickwatch.
Yeah. What did I say that was? I think the reason I wrote it was my fun game is because last year I picked the Browns. I never thought the Browns would go 0-16. I didn't think we'd see that again after the Lions in 2008. So I always picked the Browns to win, and every week they screwed me. So I said, last week it was kind of fun watching them almost win a game, and that was such a big topic around the internet on Sunday. The Saints with Drew Brees can be such a high-powered offense. I think it's going to be a fun game to watch, and I think Cleveland, like I said, Cleveland will keep it close. I don't think they're going to win. If they win, man, Browns for Super Bowl.
Right, exactly. So we got 58% of the experts picking the Saints and giving the points right now. Yeah. So that's that.
It's not a bad call. I mean, they're at home. Really the Browns have stunk for so long. It's I guess it is hard not to go with the Saints there, but I'm a believer now in the Browns.
All right. Next up,